Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and I am your two-time current and longest reigning UHF World Champion. If you don't know what that stands for or what it means Unsanctioned Hardcore Fighting Champion. That's right, guys. I decided to make a video today, and I decided to talk about TNA. This will not be on Wrestling Guru Society. This will be on my channel because I need to get more videos on my channel. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do a TNA review, and it's going to be on TNA Turning Point. I had DVR, so I was able to, I just finished watching it today. And I'm going to give my thoughts on what were some things that were good about it, what were some things that were bad. And then overall, I'll rate the show. This one has mixed bags for me. Some things were good and other things were bad in this match. But so let's get on. Dixie Carter segment. James Storm wants a death match, or basically last man standing match, with Bobby Roode after Bobby attacked James Storm in a bar. It's on YouTube on TNA. You can check it out. So it's official. Besides that, let's go on to the first match, and it was Magnus versus Samoa Joe in a Falls Count Anywhere match. First of all, I like to say the positive thing I liked about this was that it started in the backstage. It started backstage. Usually Falls Count Anywhere matches usually happen in the ring, and then they kind of go out, or they sometimes go on the ramp. But this one says, you know, we're going to start backstage, and it was interesting backstage. We didn't really see a whole lot because it went to commercial, but I did like that. But the match itself, it was okay. I mean, it was just okay. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't fantastic either. Like I said, I'm glad they did this. These guys do work good together. Samoa Joe and Magnus, they had a pretty decent match. But as Falls Count Anywhere, it was interesting. But the highlights for me were just basically the backstage fights. Even whatever you could muster from that. But we didn't see a whole lot, so that was the biggest disappointment. So it was okay for what it was. It wasn't like, oh my god, Falls Count Anywhere, this is going to be awesome. It was okay. Not bad, but nothing special. Next, we get on to Abyss versus Joseph Park. Didn't happen because Abyss didn't show up. Christopher Daniels and Kaz come out and pour blood all over Joseph. This is a signal that Abyss might come back next week. This is a problem. I can't stand Joseph Park. I can't. I like his fact that every time he sees blood, he goes nuts. But that's the only thing he's good for. Most of the time, he's just bring back Abyss. Abyss is your TV champion, and he has not been seen since Bound for Glory. I think that's where he was last seen, if I remember correctly. But he didn't have the TV championship with him. Where's the TV title? Why isn't it being defended? Why would you put the television championship on Abyss, where you guys know you guys don't use Abyss right now, and you use Joseph Park? Pretty much the title's almost pretty much dead. It almost completely doesn't even exist. That's a smart move, TNA. That's smart. I'm being sarcastic. It's a stupid decision. Why would you put a championship on a guy that you're not really even using? All he does is make special appearances now. Instead, you got his retarded, stupid version, alter ego, Joseph Park. Why? Kill Joseph Park, bring back Abyss, and a TV title. That's dumb. That's all I have to say. Now, I'm trying to remember what the next match was. Gail Kim versus Candice whoever. Next match, Gail Kim wins. That's all you need to know. Then we actually get to a match that was actually worth watching. And that was Bobby Roode versus James Storm in a Florida death match. If you don't know what deathmatch is, it's a last man standing match. It's pretty much the same thing. First of all, I'll have to say this will have to be match of the night. Again, it was great. There was a little bit of blood. I'm gonna say this match was better than their street fight at Bound for Glory, but it was still good and it was watchable. A lot of weapons, a lot of good spots. One of my favorite spots is actually when James Storm gets a garbage can. He's about to hit Bobby Roode, but he throws it and it just skids across Bobby's head. And Bobby sounds like, oh, I got hit, and he just collapses. It's like, you barely touched, dude. It didn't even make a dent. So they botched the garbage can shot. I thought that was funny. But I liked the spot, of course, with the Kendo stick of the trash can to the groin. They did that. They did some actual spots. They did some spots from Bound for Glory last year in the street fight, so it was kind of cool. The ending is a mixed bag for me. I like it, but at the same time, I don't. I won't explain why. In the ending, Bobby Roode does attitude adjustment through 2 steel chairs. Yeah, he steals John Cena's move, literally. He puts him through, gets up. I think he does a clothesline, gets up. He just can't get James down. So what does he do? He gets a table and barbed wire, I think. A mat with barbed wire, puts it in the ring. It looks like he's about to attitude adjustment James through the barbed wire. First of all, bring barbed wire back. Thank you. Thank you. Something WWE is not doing. We need the barbed wire back. And when I saw the barbed wire, I was like, thank God. Thank God. TNA is doing something right. Thank God they're doing this. And then that's when Gunner came out and he basically threw in the towel and the match called. I like this and I hate this. I like it because it's kind of good storytelling, saying that Gunner is a true friend. James, he doesn't want James's career to end. But what makes me mad is the fact that we didn't see the barbed wire used, which was stupid. What was the point of bringing the barbed wire out if we weren't even going to use it? Now people are going to say, but it was meant to be here, so then James going to get put through and Gunner would do that. Like I said, it's mixed bags for me. I have mixed feelings about this. I like it and I hate it. I just kind of wish they used more barbed wire and they actually start using the barbed wire. But overall, it was still a fun match. I enjoyed it. I did not look away from the TV one bit. It was entertaining for what it was. And I'm not complaining. Next I did was the Sam Shaw Christy Hammy segment. It was an interview. Not really gonna get into that, but all I have to say is Christy Hemming's so hot. That's pretty much it. That's really it. Even on announcing, when she's in the ring announcing, she looks amazing. My God. But anyways, next match, Ethan Carter versus Shark Boy. The only reason I cared about this was because of Shark Boy. I know people, I was even talking to Jared Drover on Facebook, and I was telling him, Shark Boy's back, and he was like, screw this jobber, he's just a jobber. I like Shark Boy, he's entertaining. He's not like a Santino where he's just, Cobra! I mean, that's stupid. Shark Boy can be comedic, but he can also be a badass. We're putting it in that terms. I like Shark Boy. I do. He's entertaining. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, he is a jobber. Yes, he's a joke, but at least he's entertaining. And I will actually watch him. Oh, about Ethan Carter? I don't care about this guy. I have guys like on No DQ Discussion, Pro Wrestling channel on Facebook. They pray about Ethan Carter. What's so great about this guy? All he's been doing is beating up locals. And I know what you guys are going to say. They're just slowly building up so that eventually he will face bigger guys. So he's basically a Ryback, how he just squashed locals, and now he's being, now he's slowly going to be beating other guys. But Silver, there's nothing interesting about this wrestler, this Ethan guy. He's not really impressive. So until he faces someone oppressive, like a Suicide or Chris Sabin or Austin Aries, I'm not really into this guy right now. He's just, I don't care for him. Then we got the main event, and this was Mr. Anderson versus Bully Ray of the Aces and Eights. And no disqualification match. If Mr. Anderson won, Aces and Eights are history. If Bully won, then Kane is fired. And as a no disqualification main event, it was not bad. It wasn't good. Not sure I should say it wasn't good. I mean, it was good, but comparing that to AJ Styles vs. Bully Ray, that match was way better. But this match still was watchable. I liked the spear Bully Ray did. We crashed Anderson through the table. I thought that was a cool spot. I like that how the TNA stars went on top of the stage and they were basically just kind of eyeballing. Anderson actually has new ring attire. He actually has wrestling tights, so it's cool. Which I found pretty interesting. And the ending was kind of cool too, where Brooke gets a hammer from Taz. She runs out, she tosses it to Bully, but arcs over Bully, and then Anderson catches it, and Anderson hits Bully on the top of the head. 1, 2, 3. Now it makes me curious on what's going to happen with Bully Ray. What I could say is Bully Ray coming next week and saying, "This is all your fault, Taz, and this is all your fault, Brooke. We're through. Brooke, you cost me the match." Kind of almost like a Daniel Bryan swerve in a way. I could see that happening. But it was not bad. So overall, what I think about this, there were some flaws and there were some... So in my eyes, it was kind of 50-50. There were some good things and there wasn't anything, and there were some awful things. So I'd probably give it about a C. I think a C would be best. Like I said, because there was half good and half bad for me. There were a lot of flaws, but there were some good parts to it. So I'd probably give it a C. So I'll probably about maybe like a 6.5 out of 10 or 7. 6.5 I think would be good. Yeah, I'll just give it a 6.5 out of 10. That's my final result. So that's pretty, and as you know, I came in with the Aces and Eights music because they are gone, they are retired. Now I know people are going to be applauding. I'm going to say when the Aces and Eights first came, they were great. I liked their characters, I liked the whole mask, and their theme song is just awesome. I listen to it all the time. It's amazing. Well, mainly the vocal ones. The non-instrumental ones. But then when time progressed, they slowly were getting boring. So a lot of people hated this stable. I think it was good. But then it kind of died out very, very soon. But Aces and Eights was way better than 3MB. 3MB, ever since they got together, it was stupid right from the start. With Aces and Eights, it was cool from the start. But then it died. So that's all I have to say about that, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So overall, okay. It was an okay live pay-per-view. I'll probably be doing a... Hang on just a second. Ella, kitty. No, kitty, no. This is my kitty. Ella, say hello. Say hello. Hi. Oh, kitty. Kitty, I'm sorry, I was making a video. I still am, because we're still recording. Oh, kitty. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably be doing a Survivor Series review, either on this channel or Wrestling Guru Society channel. I don't know. Depends if I can get live stream work or if I could talk to Mitch or Dallas or someone, and if I could watch it through their screen on Skype. It depends. But I'll try watching it this Sunday, find out what happens. I'll get a review on that. But I wanted to get my thoughts on TNA because I haven't done one in a while. Well, actually, the last one I did was Bound for Glory. But other than that, I didn't really do anything else. So, plus I wanted to get a video out on Godzilla Hawk. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. As you know, I'm the UHF World Champion. I'm Preston, aka Godzilla Hawk. And this is... Oh, come on, come on. Hey, don't fight me. Look, see? And this is Ella. Say hello, Ella. And we are out. One more thing. We gotta celebrate Aces and Eights. 18 months, baby. Like a breath of dawn last night.